And now, listen to this on the Toddcast podcast.
No doubt, you've heard Econoline crush on Canadian rock radio stations over the years. They're from Vancouver, formed in 1992. Whether it's Wicked, Home, All That You Are, You Don't Know What It's Like, Sparkle and Shine, and a handful of other hits, they've been a staple on any good radio station over the last couple decades. There's holes in the life of the band, as they took a hiatus after releasing Brand New History in 2001. 2008, they released their last album, Ignite. And now there's rumblings that you'll hear a new Econoline Crush album put out through Amalian Records in the near future. They just re-released their song Get Out of the Way in June of 2020, and it was one of the most added songs at Active Rock Radio. And when Trevor Hurst, their singer, was a guest, we talked about recording with mega producer Bob Rock, the deaths of Soundgarden's Chris Cornell and Linkin Park's Chester Bennington. We talked about Massive Attack and U2, Jason Bateman's acting work, Live Nation, and the future of touring. He opened up about his love of the Philadelphia Flyers, and Trevor shared one of his career highlights about opening up for Kiss at New York's Madison Square Garden. Listen to this.
Another moment I can think of right now is just walking on to the stage at Madison Square Gardens opening for Kiss and just looking at that roof and going, wow. And then kind of thinking, damn it, I wish I was here in a Flyers jersey.
That's awesome.
And then
Pause. Do you remember what you opened that set when you opened up for Kiss at MSG? Do you remember the song you opened with?
I don't remember what we opened with, but the third song in was Home. And so what I did was my record reps and we'd go and it was cool because like lots of times, man, we'd go and we'd get to meet the people, the GMs or like somebody from promotions in the organization, but I'd always ask for a jersey. The Kiss guys were so cool. They loved us. They loved the band. And so one of the guys just volunteered. He's, I'll do follow spot for you. So we had this whole thing rigged out. So when we finished the first two songs, I would run behind the guitar rig and throw on the jersey. And so that night it was the Ranger jersey of the town, run back to the center stage, do the Jesus Christ pose, and wham, they'd hit it with a spotlight and everybody would go bananas, right?
Yeah. And
so I can remember that. You know, just wearing that jersey and the light hits you and everybody's just like, Rangers, you know, this is crazy.
Listen to this on the Toddcast podcast is brought to you by Tedco RV Supplies in Langley, an ICBC approved repair shop. Find them online at tedcorvsuppliesinc.com.
Do you ever watch a TV show set in a historical time period and think, how accurate is this really? But also, does it matter if it's accurate or not?
Nefer TV is a new podcast about shows set in ancient times. This season, we're recapping every episode of the show Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
I'm Ann Foster, and I have never seen this show before.
And I'm Gina Berry, and I have watched this show maybe too many times.
Join us every other Monday on the Nefer TV podcast as we discuss the real history behind Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
Follow Nefer TV, that's NEFER TV, wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye, Kyle!
Did the sound of those words call to you like Pavlov's dog? Then you might enjoy our podcast, Turtle Time.
Every week, you can join me, Riley Hamilton, and my co-host, Amy Scarlatta, as we cover the most pressing Bravo news and dig into the new episodes to answer important questions like, who the hell is Adrian Malouf in this world?
Listen to Turtle Time on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes every Wednesday and Friday.
You've watched them from the outside your whole life. On TV, on stage, on the cover. The success that always looks like it happened to someone on a different planet. But what if it didn't? I'm Evelyn, and I've spent over 25 years in entertainment, producing for some of the biggest names in Hollywood. And here's what I learned. The distance between you and them, it's a lot shorter than anyone's letting on. On my podcast, Reppin', I sit down with the people you've been watching, and I ask them who they actually are. Not the brand, the person. Where they started, what it cost them, what almost broke them. Their grit, their courage, the resilience, and the lessons they've learned, it's all yours for the taking. Reppin', wherever you listen.